Welcome back. Let's talk weather. Yes, we're still looking at very clear skies, at least through tomorrow morning. Maybe Friday evening, a little bit of some intermittent cloud coverage will be seen. We're looking at, yes, 80 degrees possible tomorrow during those afternoon highs. And then we're going to get a slight little bit of a cool off through the weekend. And by the early work week, we're even going to be feeling a few degrees cooler right back down at those seasonal averages with a little bit of some increased cloud coverage. But outside right now on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, beautiful cloudless skies right now, and that's going to be the trend for tonight. And as we wake up tomorrow, we'll notice as we get into tomorrow, yes, we could be hitting 82 degrees, a little bit of a cool off through those weekend days, then jumping right back around towards those averages as we start the early work week in kind of those mid to upper 60s. And all this dry and warm air is still due to the same high-pressure ridge we've continued to track, and it's centered itself right on over the state of Colorado, but then we're focusing off the west coast. This is the next system that we're tracking as it moves on in, and it might give us a slight chance for even some rain showers as we look towards the early work week, but definitely at least some increased cloud coverage. Before that happens, though, again, clear skies going to sleep tonight, and as we wake up tomorrow, then maybe a little bit of some intermittent cloud coverage through those early evening and late night hours tomorrow before we wake up on Saturday. Again, with lots and lots of sunshine. That's even continuing well into Sunday. The only regions looking at a little bit of that cloud coverage on Sunday, maybe just that Front Range region. Now we're also going to take a look at that drought monitor because it's very similar to what we've been watching still with moderate drought over that southern border of Colorado and over Grand Junction and those surrounding regions. Those rest of the areas are just in that dry zone. Now the southern areas of Colorado are also in a fire weather watch or fire weather warning, staying active at least until tomorrow in those evening hours. Keep that in mind, even locally with that dry ground. Be cautious, especially if you're out and about camping. Now, currently, we're feeling still in those upper 60s in Grand Junction, right behind that in Montrose. We'll notice in our almanac that we were hitting those 70s earlier today, which is 6 full degrees above what we're typically used to. And also right now, those wind speeds with those warmer temperatures are making it feel just a tad bit cooler. Pretty mild right now, but still a little bit on that, breezy side of things. Earlier today, we were hitting double-digit mile-an-hour wind gusts, and tomorrow, it's also going to stay just a tad bit breezy, 13 miles an hour in the afternoon hours in Grand Junction, 11 miles an hour through Montrose, maybe feeling about the same as we look into those areas further east. Now with those breezy skies, keep in mind it is springtime. We do have that pollen, looking at large amount of tree pollens, low grasses, low weeds, just a tad bit of some mold. Now tonight we're going to be feeling on that warmer side of things, upper 30s, low 40s. Tomorrow, we're jumping up, again, possible 80s and those mid-70s as we look towards Montrose. And I still have Daisy and Curly hanging out with me this week. Those peak temperatures in the 80s are most likely to happen maybe around that 3:30, 4 p.m. hour. And tomorrow's not just the only warm day. I'll actually be teasing and talking about the Palisade Bee Festival tomorrow evening, and that's set to happen on Saturday. Hour by hour, we're expecting those 70s during the afternoon time. But Discovery Auto Group's 7-day forecast has, again, those continuing in the 70s through the weekend. Monday, slight little bit of a cool off back towards those seasonal averages. Increased cloud coverage to be seen. Montrose is right behind that. We'll notice on Monday, maybe we'll jump back down into the 50s, but then right back up into those 60s all the way through Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.